actually think some of you would be shocked to learn one of the best reselling sneakers of 2019 wasn't a collaboration with Travis Scott, wasn't an off-white, but it was actually a little old New Balance. Two Shoes Change, Two Shoes Crew, what is going on? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. You know what? It's a brand new day, it's a brand new week. I appreciate you showing support to the channel. I've had tremendous support, especially after hitting that 5K milestone. So I thank you again. Thank you to those that entered the giveaway, and I can't wait to continue to grow. You know, I guess I really can't stop this whole wave that we're on right now. So thank you so much for tuning in. You guys already see I'm repping Michigan. You know what? Win or lose, all my teams, I will go ahead and support them. That goes for Golden State too, for everybody that loves to troll me right now. But let's just go ahead and jump right into the video because I want to kind of keep this short. I know we all got stuff to do. But you know, I mean, if you've watched my channel, then you know I'm getting a little bit more into New Balance. I get that this is not the wave for everybody. It's not the style that people would prefer. For some people, they still think it's too old. It's too, you know, dadish, even though dad shoes are kind of been the thing for 2018, 2019. Whatever, it's fine. But I am trying to branch out a little bit more, and the 997 Sport and the 998s are really growing on me. But I understand, you guys may not, you know, like all these different styles. It is what it is, it's perfectly fine. But, I don't know if you know, I'm gonna set these down. I don't know if you know though, one of the best selling sneakers of 2019 didn't have to do with Nike, it didn't have to do with Jordan Brand, didn't have to do with the Yeezy. It actually had to do with the very first release that came out for New Balance, and instead of it being, you know, no bad days, it was no days off. And it feels like when you make daily content a lot of times that you don't have any days off, but I'm strategic sometimes in how I may plan it out, so I may really have a day off. You just may not realize that I have a day off. You just think about that. But this shoe is still reselling for quite a bit. Now, the no bad days, it actually did start to drop in resale. I know you guys all thought that was a sneaker that I was probably going to get, or the very first pickup of November for myself, because it's my birthday month. It's a really nice quality shoe. It is something that I wanted. I tried desperately on release day, but I also did have to go to work, so there was only so much that I could try to be able to get that sneaker, but I missed out. Shout out to Marcus of the Soulmates. He was able to cop Kiana size, and I'm happy for you, girl. I'm happy for you. I still don't have mine. It is dropping more so on GOAT than it is on StockX, but I'm just not ready to pull that trigger yet to spend like 200 plus. I've spent 200 plus on sneakers this year in just one pair, and it's not something I want to make a consistent thing, but the original pair that came out was no days off. It is still reselling for a high amount, and I think that speaks to the fact that there's so much out there that you may not be aware of because you could be so stuck in your ways of this particular brand, and it's always what I'm known as, is always what I'm going to stick with, and the hype has to be there. No, for those who really love the sneaker and were able to get it, I mean, listen, they're rocking some heat on their feet that is worth a little bit of money in the market. For those of us that were unable to get it, and I wasn't trying to resell it, trust me, I was trying to actually have it. But if you were trying to get it to resell it, I don't blame you. Now, the person that's asking for that, has that size 4 or 4.5, I think they've really lost their mind. Nobody's paying them for that shoe. But you look at the bids that people have out. So people have bids out that's 800, 900, so I mean at least 800, so people are willing to pay that for this sneaker. Bravo to New Balance, because you'll see a lot of people, and I thank you for those that comment and say like, hey, you know what, I'm proud of you for branching out to New Balance and just different styles, because it's something that you guys have maybe always been into, and it just wasn't something that other people were really, you know, into. And you know, your girl is trying to mature in this sneaker game. So I do think I will be picking up more New Balance shoes, but I think it just goes to show you, you don't necessarily know what the market is going to do. Look at all the hype that was behind the now very controversial name of the Shattered Backboard 3.0. We get it. It's technically an orange, black, and vanilla sneaker. Don't get mad at us when the term starts to get thrown around, because, I mean, it happens, okay? Point of the matter is, people thought that that would have a lot of resale value, and it really didn't. Like, tons of people were able to pick the shoe up. Didn't really hold the value that you thought it might have held immediately. Now later down the line, you may be able to resell that for a little bit. Who knows? All I know is that New Balance, you had an amazing collaboration this year with Bodega and with regards to the no bad day or no days off and then the no bad days. I don't have either. I do love both though, and you know, hopefully, maybe one of these days I can pick up one. Listen, it would be the lesser expensive one because your girl need to save coin. I ain't got time to sit here and just spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on one pair of sneakers. But thank you so much for tuning into this video. You can let me know if you are not into New Balance. Is it something you would be willing to try based on a certain colorway or a certain style? I would say search around, look on Instagram. If you literally just go, you know, hashtag New Balance 997 or 998, you may start to find some styles and some colorways that you really like, and you can look to add to your collection. Hopefully you do. If you decide to do that, go ahead and drop in the comment section that, hey, I'm looking to branch out into New Balance or just any other random sneaker brand that maybe you are really not into and it is not in your collection right now in your closet. And hey, if you are already into New Balance, let me know your favorite style and let me know the favorite sneaker that you have or love of that brand, because maybe I can look it up and maybe I'll be into that brand too, or that sneaker too. Sorry. Tired. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, man, peace out.